Now in this video I want to show you some of the pictures I've taken of my Dio work, but I have an urban legend story that I heard, and I want to tell you all. I don't know if you've ever heard this. Up above my state is a place called, I believe, British Columbia, and they have a famous ski resort called Whistler, and it has a big tram right from the town that takes the skiers right up to the slopes. It's very famous, and I've heard about it for years. I've never been there. My brother's been there. But here's the story. Then this was told to me by a socialite that me and my mother met in Las Vegas, that lives there, and she is probably one of the richest women in New Mexico. There's my cat. There's Sheba. She just died at 17. She died in my arms, and I was loyal to her. I didn't take her to some veterinarian and have her put to sleep. Anyway, and you can see all these pictures on PhotoBucket of all my work and the gyro work. There was a gentleman that lived up in British Columbia in the middle of winter a few years ago. He owned an automotive shop where they fix tires and things like that. And he was driving down one of the snowy roads in the mountains that lead up to Whistler. And it was snowing, and he happened to see a Mercedes on the side of the road that was parked. And there was a man in front, and there was a man and two kids in the back. So he realized that the car was in distress, and as a good Samaritan, he pulled over. He got out and he talked to the driver, and the driver said, well, I'm taking this family up to the ski resort, and we're waiting for a tow truck. And the gentleman that owned the auto repair shop said, well, cancel the tow truck. I'll tell you what, I will, you guys are on vacation, it's cold out here, why don't you all get into my truck, bring your baggage, I'll take you up to Whistler, and if you'd like, I can have your car towed down to my shop, I'll fix it, and I'll bring it back up to the ski resort so you can enjoy your vacation. So all this time, the guy in the back with the kids was just looking at him. And the driver said, well, that would be fine. Thank you very much. So the gentleman in the back rolled the window down and said, sir, do you have a card, a business card? And the business owner of the automotive shop said, yes, I do. Here's my card. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, they all bundled into his truck. The auto guy took them up to Whistler, helped them get into the hotel, and did exactly what he said he was going to do. He fixed the car, took it back up to him, got paid, didn't think anything about it. Well, this is where the story gets weird. And it's an urban legend. And it's a really great story, and I believe it did happen. Because this lady that I talked to, this socialite, is a millionaire, and she doesn't lie. Really nice lady. And I hope you like these pictures of my work. Anyone that wants to go on PhotoBucket, there's over 1,100 high-performance pictures of my work over the years. These are probably 4 or 5 years old. Okay, we'll go to part 2 of this great story. It's intriguing.